Yo, it worked. Okay, so here we go. There's some actual sound to this. Let's start, I guess. There are some new pictures. I'm gonna just show you what that is. Let me just. Obviously, Monika's third poem. I think that was already there though. But there's this is already here. This is already here. This is a new CG, and this is a new CG. The new places, there's no secrets. The new backgrounds is the kitchen and Sary's bedroom. Is there any new sketches? I already showed you that. There should be nothing else. Except more music, which is, this is one when we saw Sari just hanging around, I'm not gonna, okay, just hanging. Yeah, it's not the best song ever, and this one. This one was when we confessed to Sarai. Anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna just like Doki. Oh yeah, I forgot. Last time Sarai died, and now we're starting a new thing. And if you look, Yuri's here, Natsuki's here, Monika is most of it. There are some Yuri here and there. Yeah, let's start. I might keep magnifier on. Oh, start a new game. Oh, that's what I meant by start a new game. I don't know. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Okay, let's go here. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join a club. I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but I don't like. It's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. Stuff I already read before, it's just like I go past it so easily. Stuff I haven't read, not really. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Like that. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with them. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hey. Oh, Monika. Oh. Not who. Sorry, okay, anyways. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't suspect to see you here. Expect. It was expect, not suspect. I didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Okay, I read it way too slowly. Ah, yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I had to quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new club. A literature club. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Yeah, just a little boring. Well, I can see it. Can see that. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Wait, really? Sold. I'm going to the literature club again. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga, yeah, it kind of is literature. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess, yeah? She's not wrong, I guess she's not wrong. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey! By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Say no. Well, okay, never mind. Sure, I guess. I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, you know that, right? You know that. It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for you for the materials another time. You're more important. No. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I like the cupcakes more. See, me personally, I wouldn't sell my soul for that. But if cupcakes were a part of it, yes, completely. I dejectively follow Sayori. Sorry, I'm used to this speed. Sayori's part. Monika across the school and upstairs. In a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! I brought a guest with me. Eh? Hey, Yuri. I mean, girl 1. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Well, thank you. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Okay. But anyway, welcome to the club. All words escape me at in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? No. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparable, more mature and timid. Comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into him in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. After you just isn't that great? Though, part of me, I would probably also say yeah. I know I said I wouldn't. No, I'm way too nice. I would say yeah if a random person hey, come out, check out my club. Unless it's somebody I hate, then I probably would say yeah. Anyways, isn't that great? If it's something unless it's something I hate, it's come and check out my club. It's the... Can't think of a club I hate. It's the... Hold up. It's, Really, it's the anti One Piece. Anti One Piece. Then I would say no, obviously. Anyways, wait, Monika. Wait, Monika. Didn't I tell you to let me know if in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, Sorry. I didn't forget that. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down? The girls have a few desks arranged, to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make this club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people here, and people in the club. Yeah, it must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way, but not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I knew that. That's dumb. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering. Manga. I can't do a good whisper voice when I have to basically have my voice pretty loud to, for you guys to hear me. Maybe. I'm pretty sure that's how I looked at a recording of it and I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she went to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing your sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Neat. But it's not... My phone's starting to fall. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Well, really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing... Sorry, I just had a yawn. At changing the way you look at the world for only a brief moment. If only for a brief moment. Well, I hate horror. Huh? What's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to read something like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give me that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. They're not you're not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at MONIKA. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, MONIKA. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided to take on the responsibility of vice president. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with us as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly can't come forth with what's been on my mind in the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Woohoo, don't. This is not a good idea. MONIKA may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... the girls exchanged... Wait, I just remembered something again. It's not in the future, it was just a long time ago, but never mind. The girls exchange glances before MONIKA turns back at me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. All we need is 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness. Really? Do you really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'll be super mad. Hey, I'm super happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. MONIKA looks over at me once more. Hey, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress the class star MONIKA with my mediocre writing skills? MONIKA's a simp. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Okay. With that, I depart to the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course MONIKA. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the change to grow closer to these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, you've run off the special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Nothing I say. Nope. Nothing I surreal. Nothing I surreal. Nothing I surreal. Question mark. Nothing I surreal. Real. I think that's what it says. Nothing I surreal. I think that's one of the secrets. Okay, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna look for the ones that are Sayori. Okay. So, and if I can't find the Sayori one, I'll just go with Natsuki. Okay, Natsuki. Kiss. Nope. Sunny. Nope. Misfortune. Nope. Sing. No. Mouse. Lazy. That's so one of Sayori's. Joy. Nope. Badge. Scars. That should be not safe. Keep it. No, never mind that. Never mind. That should be Fury. Love. How? Not true. No. Alone. Okay, I'm gonna try to get Natsuki. I'm gonna try to be lucky and get Natsuki Party. Dance. Candy. Kawaii. Jumpy. Okay, got Natsuki. I couldn't get any Sayori's. Like, Sayori jumps from the bottom and, like, you can kind of see her head. I didn't see any. Hey again! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I wish I could've. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least, I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Nothing, you didn't record. Anyways, thanks for keeping your promise. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged by here. You already had to be dragged by here by MONIKA. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I'm not gonna take them seriously now. Hey, can you move? Oh, Natsuki, taking have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying MONIKA and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry. Well, make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club room and all, perhaps you have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so if it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget what I said. I forgot I said anything, I guess. No. It's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if you don't read often, Even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as the vice president and all, that I should help you get started and something you might like. Something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, and so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. That this is how is this girl accidentally being cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, then, you can read it at your own place. I look forward to hearing what you think. Why did it? It was like this. It's like this. It wasn't exactly like that. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected MONIKA to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that didn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. I don't know if I said that right. She seemed to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. But you looking for something in there? Flip. This is my first roadblock. God dang it, MONIKA. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Well, flip you. What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the book. I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls. it's a series that I've never heard of in my life. I haven't either, but that probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Okay. That's not how that works. If you're going to judge, you can do it through the glass on the door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say a word. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. Consider the... Don't judge a book. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Is it parfait? Is that how you say that? Right. I'm sorry, that was not... Ooh, sorry about that. You probably couldn't see a thing. And I'll show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She takes me and takes a seat against the wall beneath the window. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat. I like playing against a wall. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Yuri and... Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space between, while she hopes I won't notice. God, I'm so bad at talking. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but there's nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. Well, this is another CG. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like that with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? She doesn't have friends. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. If she doesn't have friends? You don't share your don't you share your manga with your friends? She doesn't have a friend. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to be okay. She has friends. She just does. She might not have many enough to like have at least one to. Anyways, they just think manga is for kids. Why are you friends with them? I mean, unless like. I don't know how to make this situation better. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? No, are you friends with them? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge much less, who are also into manga. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over the time. But it's possibly harder for someone like you. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty, Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I thought this was coming because I just read that. I read that sentence and I was like, ooh, oh, it's bad. Yeah, no. How do I get past this? My dad, my dad would kill me if he'd kill me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika is kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win, can I? I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I'm here. Here I am reading it. Well, it's not like you. It's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So. Jeez, that's enough. That's perfect. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah. Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Yo, this song's amazing, guys, right? Yeah. Song's getting less amazing. Oh, there's more. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag, pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it into Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Her eyes are just like... That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Who should I share my poem to? I like Natsuki the most out of these three. I like Sayori the most out of the four. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the thing I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. Yours was supposed to show me dumb. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you were happy. I don't know how to make a bad poem in this, like, none of them would like, maybe like going through each of them 3 times, never mind, you can't, 2 times 20. That'd be 10 on each. That'd be exactly even. I wonder if you could do that. With including Sayori, you definitely couldn't, because 3 times what equals 20? It would be in the point. It would be in the decimals. Or, yeah. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki Natsuki retorts, gets caught up in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if she's a win or lose like that. She liked my poem? In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message, and your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it, like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. It's like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem next? See, Yuri's is gonna be the most long, and then I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same on all of these. Same as normal. Monika's might be different. Hi! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things. Yeah, this is exactly the same. Of course, don't be afraid much. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Yeah. Much cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. Oh no. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. Are you interested in Natsuki? If you are interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on her. Oh yeah, this is where you get. Okay, this is new. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money, or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petty? Nope, that's not petty, spelled different. Girls, you know, something girls, you know. Petite? Something probably close to that. Petite? I don't know. Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident. Okay, yeah. Hole in the wall. Ooh. Oh, the next one has a load me. What do you think? Reform, blah 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 blah. Here's a... I'm skipping a lot of writing I've already read. Okay, I'm going slowly because I don't feel like I'm not gonna lose any of this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green of the future. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I think it's blue of the future. Battle. No, yeah. Battle. Is it? Battle claim. Battle claim beneath breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. God, that was still kind of hard. I got a lot of words though. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Phew. I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, MONIKA is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Asuke. I gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They read in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. I should have skipped right here. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the languages, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to say to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and he liked it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. I said something 3 times in that sentence, which I haven't yet. And he liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. I don't remember saying that. It's probably because I skipped it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Wow. I didn't realize you were trying I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that he appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know that? He didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one whose chest area magically grew a size bigger as soon as the new member started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act so young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle. Is it too much for someone who of your mental age to comprehend? See? Just saying, that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing about you that is hard is the only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already... Oh, wait. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What? Oh. What is wrong with you? Yeah, go on. Let him hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Hey, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Okay, so guys, I have no help me Monika or help me Sayori's not really in this, so Monika would make the most sense. Natsuki's better. Yes. No. Do I just sit here and wait for Monika to appear? I'll give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, okay, good. Phew. Hey, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Yes, please. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll probably go inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to to be a little more assertive sometimes. See, this is how far it gets. If Sayori isn't here, which she's not, but I never have it in me, have it in me to put my foot down against others, against them or others. I don't know what I said. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I believe you. I don't know. I have no idea what Yuri meant. I might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Do you have something to do with them forgetting all about it completely? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wanted to say something, but keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay here a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one, but I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take a little responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with him, so it would just be embarrassing. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go with, again, Natsuki, chocolate, pop, happiness, perfect, anime, cheeks, chocolate. Don't know I put that there. Playgrounds, rainbow. Dance, amazing, poof, love, destiny, sunny, sing, nibble, nope, never mind, laugh, play. Seems like most of Sayori's stuff went to Natsuki. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or it's Yuri's expression, but the weight the weight of yesterday's squirrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, MONIKA isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me over to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing comms. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think anything less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. I know you really didn't mean it. Hey, don't see those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. I'm sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen It's MONIKA? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know. What? To say that guy was 10 and you... Anyways, so... It had a thing over. It had like a... whatever. I should be able to get that out. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Were you looking at me like... Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. Oh my god. I'm gonna get to the next choice, so... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But blindsight, lifetime, replicatedly, effortlessly offered. Need. I will accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I'm always afraid of you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Yes, you're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. I thought that said super late, so I had to switch it to sorry before I said late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Sorry, I yawn a lot. You probably already know that if you watched any of my videos. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. And I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it. Still. That must require a lot of dedication. I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Sherry. You should play sometimes for us sometime. That Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already ran off into the closet. Hey, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you. After you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to... Another yawn. I am so... I don't know how to stop yawning. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki is isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Okay. I think I'm scared. Okay, it really keeps on. Oh wow. She's used to being on. I want to go over there more now. Come on. I turned it up too loud. Not on my phone. I turned up the music on my headset. Come on, we're over there. We're going over there. So what's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experience prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turned them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse when they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Just a little bit. Yeah. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Just a little dark at all. Yuri made a sound like she was going to that made it sound like it was going to be a nice. Restarted the song. It was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You're not a fan of you're not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those stories, those things. Yuri's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of thing, kind of story. It's kind that challenges you, and to look at life from a strange perspective. I'm gonna get to the CG moment of this because I know there's one coming up. And then we can stop there. It's been an hour and 28 minutes. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, when we're all worthless anyways. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets what? Can I just... It doesn't show them, but I feel like I should let you know that I guess it's alright then. Hey, it shows the ones that like the other ones, but it doesn't show that one. That's weird. Not really weird, it's just like, yeah. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying anything strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. Just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, alright, right? Yes. Sorry, what? I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seemed a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly a bad thing. Maybe it's a little distracting, but the feeling of it is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Do I? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... this should work, right? I slide the desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between them two. Here it is. I'm supposed to. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. So I guess that means it kind of makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here's the CGI. I'm gonna read this last one. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I did the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Okay, so 2 is not there anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go pictures, CGs. Okay, that should have been a CG. This is a secret. Maybe it's when you get to the end of it. Nothing. I'm gonna look at every line. The first one, N. Nothing. Then it's an I. It's an S. Or it's an E. It'd be more sense for it to be a S. Surreal. Nothing as surreal, question mark. Okay. Another thing, I think you get the end of the CG moment, then you'll get it. But yeah. But I only have 4 still. Music, new one. It's what's new in this? Stop, I'm sorry. I don't know what's new. Okay. So, it's Peachy Pie. Nope. Candy Hearts. And Dear Sunshine. Are 3 that are, I'm pretty sure, only to Doki Doki Plus. They're just called Plus. Change profile. Oh, that's actual change profile. Never mind. Okay, anyways. So, I hope you guys have a good day, morning, night. And, what's other? Oh, yeah. I hope you guys have a good January, February, March, April, May, June, July. I almost said January. Nope. August, September, November. Nope. October after September, November, then December. Anyways, bye.